looking at chapter 5 now, getting into the each waves. We'll start with the beta brain waves. Beta brain waves and dopamine is the chapter, or is the title of this chapter. So each brain wave has a neurotransmitter that pairs with it, and then each brain wave also is located typically in a certain brain structure. And so beta brain waves, they are the fast thinking brain waves. So if you've ever noticed, you have this silent conversation going on in your mind. You're always thinking, you're always talking. Sometimes I'll wake up in the night and I'm like, dang, I was just talking to myself. Or my brain never shuts down, never shuts up. To me, that's just because you have a lot of beta brain waves going off in your head, and you're using, really it's located in that prefrontal cortex and neocortex, those beta brain waves. So it's when beta is used in a good for good things, then it's actually going to help us to make logical decisions. It's going to help us to make rational decisions. Yes, it's quick thinking, but if you think about the whole reptilian brain, the three brain structure, reptilian, limbic, and the cortex, if you think about how every stimulus you get, or any information, external or internal, it happens so quick. So you react to something so quick. If someone pisses you off, you're reacting right away. But if our beta brain waves are functioning properly, we're able to dial in and we're able to assess those emotions quickly, and we're able to make rational choices. This is also where we're able to, we're actually able to, we're able to be in relationship with people because of our beta brain waves. And so she says that if beta is too high, we go to that overstimulated brain, and then if it's too low, then we go to that lethargic brain. And beta almost, it gives you in this really low focused attention state if you have too little beta going, and too much, it's a super excited, can never really focus, can never really stop because I just have too much beta. And so she talks about with beta different things like anaerobic exercises, and then different foods. I'll leave that to the outline, and even in the orange section, the proofs, there are different foods that you can eat to help balance out this beta from too high, too low. So it's really neat. She talks about how we can maintain that and sustain our beta brain waves. So the whole idea of why she talks about beta brain waves is because she's going to give quite a few meditations to help us to control that brainwave and not have too little or too much, but help us to build it and get this even kill of beta brainwaves so that we can logically make decisions, we can gain more consciousness, and move forward. So it's, once again, logical, prefrontal cortex. It helps us to really, remember we were talking about transformation, the mind trains the brain. Really, that beta brainwave is going to be essential there. It's that super quick brainwave that keeps us up. But if it's balanced out well, we have tons of energy to make those transformational moves and those actions and those thoughts. So there's a lot of notes on beta brainwaves if you guys want to understand it a little more in here. But also, this is just even, I think, a book or chapter that we just need to read, and I would need to read it over and over to really pick up all the concepts of what it is. But pretty much why she uses this is because all the meditations are going to be pointed at these beta brainwaves and learning to control them.